Hello. Been a while. Hi guys. Been nearly a week since the last time I streamed again. Again. That wasn't my intention. If some of you saw my tweets from DragonFox, let's just say that I had a bit. More specifically, my father got in hospital for a second time, and I basically need to course. Since he's there, I need to do stuff for him here in my town while he's bedridden, basically. So I didn't have I didn't have much of a free time. But why is my I totally forgot that my PS5 is off. And I had other personal drama as well during those couple of days after the previous Final Fantasy stream, so yeah, I wasn't in a good mood and whatever. I wasn't for any, I mean, I was down quite a lot. So yeah. I didn't want to stream when I was super down so that, you know, doesn't let you down, and my intention wasn't to bring negative emotions to my stream, so decided to not to stream. So yeah. Anyways, Final Fantasy 16. So yeah, I remember we stopped here after the Trials of the Phoenix. I might call them. Yeah. Wait, do we have audio problems again? Advanced audio. Okay, we don't have the audio, so we're fine. Oh,
Torgal, what is it?
oh no.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
What happened here?
Imperials! You'll pay for this!
We've got a live one!
What are you doing? Answer me!
I forgot the controls in this game for that 1 week. Nearly a week.
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Who would order such a thing? I don't know. Take a wild guess.
Stay down!
Gouge. Bring it to the wall. Are there more? Bring them to the wall.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one! Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? We're innocent people!
You will not take me!
Not this time.
Thunders, hello!
That's enough.
Not take me! All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
My mother ordered this. Why?
Right.
I know. You can wait.
Видяхте това, което си ми писал в Twitter за баща ми. Но извинявай, че не съм ти говорил там Thunders. Нека го кажем, че нямах много добри дни последните. Ой, 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 ой! Give him Hellboy. Ouch!
A little help. Too slow. Give me fire.
I wasn't even looking for the second dodge. Ouch! Why didn't I didn't dodge it?
This time. Give me.
Oi, 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 oi. Ouch. We managed to kill it.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive. Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Oh boy. Oh god, why do I think that it's gonna feel some... Oh, lightning.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
mind me. Just taking a quick...
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
Okay, we're going to door, madam.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
No.
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, You lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Oh boy.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups, the gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
It's nice to have you aboard, my friend.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a break.
Only one quest? Okay, fair enough.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Ouch. I saw something. Where should we go? I'm watching something.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
He's never. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Hey, Thunders, are you here? What?
But how did the grocer know his dog?
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called
Oh,
Randall.
maybe he's longer.
I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
We're using the faster option.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I'd better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
Oh, here we go.
More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do.
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
It's looking to be a fine harvest.
Back, are ya? Did Master print him some of ya?
The shad's all salted and smoked. But it'll be an age before
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. But he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
And I need to go there, didn't I? Oh boy. How should I... How can I get out of here? Of course! I think it will be faster. Here then. Alright.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Yep. Do you know the way? I don't know the way.
Are you all right?
Hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened. Why am I not surprised?
Lucky 8.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
Had you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Hello, Yonak. Draven. Draven. Okay, now I get. Yonak Draven. Yonak Draven! Oh my fucking god! Oh my. Ah, nature! Hello, hello. Junak Draven. Da, Zetix. Oh, boy. Dajcie mi trapočku vreme. Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 came out like what? A couple weeks ago? Oh, wait. I should check. So it came out in the 22nd of June. So, week and a half? Yeah, week and a half. So not even 2 weeks. And people already finished that game. Funny enough, I still did not. I'm still far away from finishing the game. Like I have like what, 9 hours into it.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
I'll live the hell out of it. Well, it's 40-hour games. It's not that long. It's just. I had an unfortunate timing with events. I would have completed it by this point too, but yeah.
Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only.
Oh,
It's
what?
from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
But yeah, again, people did live the hell out of it for like what, 12 days. If I didn't have the unfortunate timing of final exams, my father being in the hospital for 2 times, and maybe a lot of and other things that happened in the past couple of days, I would have completed that game. I would have probably now played the final parts of Uncharted Drake's Fortune and then go to Death Stranding again. I don't know. Weird. Yeah.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
What guy played? Oh my jeez. This is worse. All of the shit here is come on. Oh wait, okay, potion. Goodbye.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Tonic. Said that one's own limits. Should I sell the goblet? I don't think you know.
You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer.
Everything that I need. Be gone, bastards. The Breath of the Wild. The Breath of the... Okay. Okay, it's not Zelda, thank God. I was gonna say the Breath of the Wild, and I was like, no, not the Zelda reference. The Breath of the Wind. Okay. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's a reference. I don't know. I am person.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will ya?
All right.
Speak with Otto. Otto Octavius? From Spider-Man? Hello, Octavius! I didn't know you were in Final Fantasy as well.
Going through with it. Sis been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know.
Do you know the way?
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Alien reports. Oh, another thing to... Alien reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Goat at the Alien report counter in the highways mess. These reports compiled by the Curse Breakers contain information on the quests currently available across Valistea. Alright, so this is the quest givers.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Anything catch your eye?
He's not only in the find new quests around Valistea, but also travel immediately to Obelisk weapon near the nearest location. The Holy Empire? What? Another quest in last week. Alright.
Always something in there.
Maybe I should go there.
And how might this old soul... There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. You wish to study the tomes? Did you learn everything you needed?
And also no.
Good to see you. Here you go.
Okay, let's go to Lost Week and pick the side quests and yeah.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
Can I have another?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see that bear?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
What happens to us now?
Let's do another quest here in those two. Wait, this is...
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that.
Oh, they're here! Lovely people. Woohoo! Come here, doggy.
Now feel good, boy.
The good boy. Look at the good boy.
I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean, for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Where do we need to go? There's an obelisk here as far as I remember. Yes. Wait.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
You can't get up there through the normal means.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know.
Let's go. Semi-open world game. It's good that it's semi-open world because I'm exhausted from open world games. Says the guy who's basically gonna play Death Stranding after Uncharted 1. He's finished.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Honestly, more people need combat training in fantasy world. True. I can support that. And there is a quest in Martha's Rest. Of course there is a quest. But I'll return to the hideout just to see what I've done and to see other things as well. Let's see the crafty boy.
Can I see your
Use
video?
forge.
What's that for you, dear?
Can I? A new weapon. A new weapon. Let's go. It's better than my current one.
It last you a good while.
Force? Wait, I can't reinforce those swords? No, I can't reinforce them now.
Anything else?
Oh, it's a red one.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Otto Octavius.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl.
Here's
Fancy
a-
giving us a hand?
Oh, well,
Here
the
you
cat's
go.
away. Martha's Rest.
The tavern. It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
Alright, I'll help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful.
I'll be careful in there, alright, lady. And I'm loving my shite food here. What am I even saying?
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Huh? Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect.
No.
Let's say we relieve you of it. Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Whoa, they take quite a while to be dealt with.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is! The hero of the Golden Stables!
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Actually, this week I'll be trying to stream every day. Unless again something happens, which I hope it's not gonna happen anymore. Nothing unpredictable, I hope it's gonna happen. But knowing my life right now, it's gonna be funny. Something unpredictable happens. Because I really want to play this game more. I mean, I have quite a lot of... I mean, I love the game. I can't even play the game that I bought for... well, quite a lot of money. Since I bought the deluxe edition. Which was expensive. Look, my pocket cries, alright?
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northridge in a few days.
Okay, Papa. Again last week? I was there just a minute ago, jeez.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Actually, this week I'll be streaming only 4 days if everything goes according to plan. Since on Friday I will be going to a friend of mine in Sofia, and then I'll be going to an Adventure Comic Con the next day. And Sunday, of course. I'll be going to the Comic Con in Bulgaria. Oh, I forgot it's in July. Yeah, and all the tickets are sold out, by the way. I bought my tickets like, what, 2 weeks ago? And like a couple of days later they say, our tickets are at near the end. And I was like, oh shit.
Northreach. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Let's go. Jesus, man.
It all smells
Oh, and a giant of roast like a plum.
Been wanting to go to a Bulgarian con in years, but keep missing out. Kefon. This is actually my second one, since I did go in 2019. This year seems a bit different, since before it's usually the same every year. But there's a...
Not another step, Branded, or you'll be spending the night in a cell.
Oh wow. Search for the dame. So yeah. But why didn't you manage to go to a con? You're not from Не си от София, нали? Ще го кара на български за някои неща. Oh.
Each one is handcrafted.
I'm from Sofia, okay.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today.
And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
What? Oh, speak with Isabel. Creepy lady. Ah, Thunders, you're here! Ще да те питам нещо тебе. Юс от кога стримва в Кик също?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Явно, когато ме нямало, съм изпуснал.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
So I need to make myself a profile in Kick then. Maybe two.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Опеле. Това го разбирам от тебе, човек. Реално положение в момента. По-скоро парично. Заради бащата. Не очаквах още някой, който... Нали... мисля да и харесват стримовете му да е на същото дередже.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Even if you didn't know, jeez. Even you didn't know, Jesus. I was out of the loop for a month. I didn't know anything what's going on for the past month. Maybe even more. Since the past couple of days I was out of the loop too. But yeah.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
It really brings me down that so many people are jerks in this
I should
life.
probably start here.
Why fuck up streamer? I mean, what do you win out of that? You're trying to make them desperate? I mean, that's something I hate. Because funny enough, I was in the same situation a long time ago. 8 years ago to be precise, when I was still young and foolish enough. And I didn't understand how copyright works under the different name. I quote-unquote stole an intro and thumbnail channel. And yeah. It wasn't pleasant, of course. The guy who did those things, thumbnail and intro, found out, and rather than ask me politely to remove those sad parts, like in private conversation, or to explain me that you should not do that, since I wasn't aware how copyright works. I wasn't aware anything. I was a kid who was just recording videos and playing games and having fun. And he decided to report me. Which, funny enough, I know how report works, so I'm not that dumb at least. Yeah. And he tried to report me. He was sort of famous by that point, and he tried basically to destroy my channel. I deleted the videos fast enough, so I didn't get reported that fast. Changed the thumbnail. I basically removed all the thumbnails that quote-unquote I stole from him, because I didn't know it was his. Yeah. Anyway. And yeah. Why would you go ballistic on a small channel? Because he was given a promotion by higher YouTubers and he thought he's like, I don't know, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He can get away with it, he can do everything. I mean, he did get away with it. After that point, I stopped care. It's been 8 years ago. By this point. There was another instance of people, actually, a person that I knew and helped him set up his OBS because his PC was not good. I mean, it was good enough to do Minecraft streams and a couple of like older titles. And I helped him to set up a stream that basically doesn't put too much strain on your PC. Since I had a laptop who was not good enough, and I managed to do quite a lot of streams without many restraints. With good settings and yada yada. I helped him, and on one of his streams, like months later, what was it like? I think it was already 2016 by that point. And one of the chat persons started to say quite a lot of things to me, like you're fat, you're, I don't know, it said a lot of things. I don't remember them at the point. I mean, pretty much is saying I'm dumb or something. And I said, don't attack a moderator, you're gonna be banned. And the streamer said, no, you're not gonna ban that person. I know that person. I said to him, he's, you know, he's attacking me, I'll defend myself. I mean, that's what the moderator should do. As well, I mean, it was even in the stupid rules. And I banned that person, and that idiot banned me. And said that he's no longer gonna talk to me. And he unbanned that other person that I banned. A couple of years later, we happened to be on the same Minecraft server. And he asked the question, why am I there? Who invited me? funny enough. And one of my I told my friend who did invited me to that server. I was like, I told him beforehand, he's gonna say that I was gonna start banning his stream or something. Like he's gonna make the people to basically not be part of the server, the Minecraft server. And my friend said, I'm gonna defend you. My friend Specs. And he told them I invited him. He basically told them that he stays behind me. He basically he said that he trusts me, and for all the time that we know each other, I've never done such a thing. I mean, I will never do such a thing of banning like all the chatters in the stream, because I was moderator in his stream as well, and I was part of many streams. I was moderator in quite a lot of streams. I never ban people unless I really have good reason to ban people. Actually, funny enough, the only person that I banned ever, actually two people. I banned 2 people for all of my time that I was streaming, doing content in my native language. 2 people. You really need to walk on my nerves to get banned. Or to be a bot. And people ask me, why did I start my VTuber thing? I don't know. Maybe because Bulgaria took more things from me than fucking give me. I mean, it did give me quite a lot of people, quite a lot of friends that I'm proud of, that I even know today. I don't regret meeting those people who still with me, who I still talk to, who are still talking to me. I regret those 2 things I just said. That some kind of jerk decided to backstab me in the back and said that I'm not worth or something. And funny enough, that's 2 people. So yeah, and those are pretty big blows in my life. As my content creator career, in quotes. So yeah. Enough rambling about, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
No, I did learn a lot of things.
Why not?
Marvelous.
I mean, I found about dramas
pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
So to be fair, there's a plenty BS drama in the VTuber community as well. Well, I don't follow the drama anyways. I mean, the last time I found something about drama was what? The LGBTQ community basically attacking Silvervale and every other person who was playing Hogwarts Legacy. Which, funny enough, I met a person who was LGBTQ and I asked him, do you support that person who hates VTubers that play that thing? Because he's a VTuber himself. Do you hate the game? And he was like, no, that's BS. That's bullshit. Why would I hate a game or a world that another person who has his own opinions created? I mean, that's the opinion of the creator. Why would I attack that? I mean, yeah, attack it, but he created that world and people love it, and now you're hating the world because that person said something that you're offended by it. That's Batman. So yeah.
No one's allowed through the gate.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
Oh, and another drama was what? After Silvervale quit VShoju, there was a little bit of drama about business or something. Ah, fucking at this point I don't even care. I mean, that's the only drama I intentionally. I mean, not. I mean, I find out by accident. And it was like, because it was all over Twitter and all over my feed in YouTube, and I was like, what happened? And then I just researched it and found out. I was like, okay, that's bullshit again.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
No, what?
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
To be close with held such positions.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Oh, okay, I understand now.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Funny enough, a certain friend of mine bought Hogwarts Legacy because the LGBT community was hating it. Or at least, like, some stupid people from the LGBTQ, because not everyone in that community hates the game. Maybe small percentage of it, but it's just too loud. And some people bought the game just to annoy them. Which was funny.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Dude, that's... Oh my Jesus. Thank God that... Should I laugh or should I cry? Jesus. Oh my goodness. Oh boy.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That isn't a burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
If you want to be in the know, there are a number of VTuber news channels that read drama. Yeah, I know. And they're in no lack of material. Well, basically, there's a bunch of people who do shit every day. I mean, how they would like a material when people just do shit.
Fresh fish, all from the Sea of Grace.
I mean, it's basically jealousy by this point.
With the right to confiscate any objects.
I mean, it's jealousy by this point. For some people. And they're talking smack about something. About someone or something. Not worth it to follow them. I'm not even following them. Oh, the best dog is here.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Ninja Sergeant has been on a lot of great. Wow. Well, I don't follow any VTuber agency that much, so that's news to me. I mean, I saw 2 graduations that happened, and I was like, what just happened? Why graduations? I mean, I thought it's probably something, contract dispute or something. I didn't pay it mind, but now I see that more people are graduating from them. Okay, that's... Maybe it is contract dispute. But I don't know. Unclear at the moment. Possibly. Yeah, I think it's something with contracts. I mean... I don't fucking know at this point.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if it... Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
But I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either.
Maybe
Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
To be honest, the contracts are quite restrictive. I mean, like what? You can't show your face. I mean, that's stupid in its own right. I mean, it should be the VTuber's choice that do you want to show, do they want to show their face or not. It should be the VTuber, but the agencies decides that oh yeah, you can't. I mean, I get the idea that you are basically playing a character, but yeah. I know some VTubers. Well, it is part of the Japanese VTuber. Yeah, true. But okay, Kisuna Ai. We know who's the person behind the character. It's funny and people don't mind it. Is she not? Really?
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Nope. Well, some people say that she's the original concept of a VTuber, so I place her as a
If that's
VTuber.
what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
I mean, she did hide her. They did try to hide the person. For many years, they exceeded that.
Granny or mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Alright, so you know one end of a blade from the other. Damn it! Enough.
That was easy.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the dame's favour, innit?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
That's it. You got potential. I'll give you that.
Oh, that was nothing.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
No. I will not. Actually, I'm wrong. She was pretty much the first. Yeah, I told you. No, I know Kizuna was a VTuber because she played games. But she didn't do streams. She was just like typical content creator, like recording videos. So the current term of VTuber, it's quite different. I mean, most VTubers nowadays, they try to be live streamers, not content creators, like record a video, render it, and other things. I mean, it's because is it because maybe it's easy, I don't know.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
For some reason I thought she was just a singer. I had seen mostly music. Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. But I can say the same thing for Morika Laipi. Because I was mostly seeing her music. And I was decided just to check her channel, and I found out she was like a proper VTuber. But then again, I was playing quite a lot of music by that point. Funny enough, I was part of a choir when I was younger. So music is something that I love. My father was maybe you can say he's been a professional singer because he was part of a band. He was singing in various places, yada yada. My uncle is singer. I mean, he's still part of a band. What's other thing? One of my cousins is professional singer nowadays as well. I mean, music is part of our blood in our family. And it's funny because I tried to cut ties with that part of our family. But eventually I don't know, it started growing on me again. And I started singing again more recently, and I did find a voice that fits me nowadays, how I can sing and still sound good. So maybe if I find the time to record something, or maybe create an original song, I could record it. I need inspiration.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
And to be honest, even if I do decide to sing and record something with me singing,
We can't let people starve as well.
I still need a new microphone to record those things because my current microphone is not good. I mean, it's good for talking, it's not good for singing. Maybe it is good for singing, but I need quite an expensive equipment to make it properly work anyways. Which I don't have the money for it.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Where is the last? Somewhere. Wait, where is the good boy? Come here, good boy. Come here. Good boy. Wait, can I pet the dog? Yes, I can pet. Come here. Look at the good boy.
It's not been half a moon since Bella's took.
Oh, here it is.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend. And what of your own hurts? They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Wait, that's dialogue for after. What? Okay.
Heard the bones fell favourite.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely. Fools there, nigh on every night.
Oh, I did a skip. I did a skip.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Speak with someone in somewhere. that's a long way. So we're basically walking to that point. Oh gosh.
The markets are a very...
Oh, I saw a screenshot of that place. Yo. Yo.
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Yo. By the way, I am not even on graphic settings. This is performance mode and looks this pretty on performance. I want to see how it's in graphics. Well, it's basically the same on my monitor. I really don't see the difference. Oh, the only difference is the unbearable motion blur. Now it's more bearable. Yeah. I saw that from a screenshot when they announced something about the game a while ago. Not a while ago, it was quite a long time ago at this point. But yeah. Oh no, that's Jokovo. He's been bite, but Chocobos will attack me if I do stupid things.
Enough carrying. Up, a lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You, branded, here now.
Should I?
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him!
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
All bark, no bite.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
But if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Oh.
joke, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
Dude, not slap a kid, kill the kid. Or more specifically, the father.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Pooh! Aşkım.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Well, someone just died there. I would not go to see them. Plating other side quests and oh god dang it, are you for real? They're gonna fight? Really? Well, I don't like killing chocobos, but this is Final Fantasy 18 plus, so
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
this quest. So you watch the game, so you know this. Oh boy, my reaction is gonna be probably not good. If your reaction is...
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that
Someone napping on the job. I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Ouch.
I'm so sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Well, the girl actually has some sense. That and understand that she was a human. God dang it.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
I'll be telling her, don't worry about it.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Don't tell me it's the soldier and the...
Bodies. A man and a woman.
No. Oh, come on, man.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you. Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with the Dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the Dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the Dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
I can easily continue the thing, but I shall end for today here. So if I'm... Is the mayor and the village pimp? More like she has quite a lot of power that she can do whatever for the frick she wants. But she's not a mayor. She's just someone powerful. Because she has courtesans. That something actually happened similarly in Assassin's Creed. Funny enough. But not with that sad ending, no. But something similar with the courtesans. Like, if you fall on the wrong side of the courtesans boss, oh boy, you're not gonna see those courtesans anymore. So yeah. What's this? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end for today here. Where is the save thing? Well, the thing about that is that the brothels are usually held by crime syndicates or at least oligarchs of. Yeah. But not in the games that I played. Yeah. Writing wrongs. Oh well, I am nearly completing it. I didn't manage to complete it. Okay. I need to download the latest update. Oh, someone liked the Devil Trigger.
Gotta let it out, gotta let it out.
Move fast, baby, don't get slow. Oh, sweet the side feels. Vengeance beside me. Frustration is getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger. I love that song. This is the greatest song of all time. I love this game very much. Don't see it's 56 minutes played here. Alright. Don't see it's 56 minutes played on my PS5. I played it exclusively on PC for like majority of my... I'll say how much I have on PC right now actually. 321 hours. What emulators? The game is on PC. On Steam. I thought it was console exclusive. The special edition is console exclusive, but not the original version. No, Devil May Cry 5, it came out on PC immediately. When it came out, I mean on March 8, 2019 it came out on PC as well. So no, there was... I know for a fact because I pre-ordered the game on PC and it came out with all the versions that it got out. I mean, it was on PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC and the same. Oh yeah, the old games were like that. I mean, the old games did got later ports. DMC 1, 2 and 2, DMC 1 and 2 got ports on PC when it released in 2018. Before that it was emulators. Devil May Cry 3 had a port on PC, which was the Ubisoft port. Which Ubisoft did not do the PC port, it was Capcom, but Ubisoft published that title, so that's why it's the Ubisoft. But yeah. Oh, what? The console is off. Why is the capture card still capturing something that it's not there? Funny enough. But yeah, here is DMC. I'll be putting some date here. Here it is. March 8, 2019. Overwhelmingly possible. Over positive reviews. That's Virgil, but that's the special after the special edition came out, and he got what he got. He got separate DLC. I played quite a lot. I mean, I played a bunch of Devil May Cry. 300 hours. On PC. Ashes are divine. Maybe I will play the Devil May Cry games here as well. I mean, there's some of my favorite games, so like I will do the honors of playing them again. Since I replayed them like twice, so this will be my third time that I play them. But this time I'll be playing the definitive versions of the set titles. Definitive in big quotes. Because the only definitive versions that are exclusive to consoles are Devil May Cry 3 on Nintendo Switch. On Devil May Cry 3 on Nintendo Switch has an exclusive feature, and the Devil May Cry 5 Special Editions on PlayStation 5. Those are the exclusive versions, or the definitive versions of titles. But yeah. Anyhow. Yeah. Who to send you guys? There's not many people that I can send you to. I can't send you to no one. I mean, Jesus, guys. No one that I'm following is on. I mean, to Rihanna? Should I rate her? I don't know. I'll be sending it to Rihanna, guys. I hope she's not ending soon. And yeah. Good night and see you whenever. Probably tomorrow. Oh, wrong screen.